Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jungmin Park, the presenter of Team NEO. I would like to start by asking you a question. What is the first thing you're going to do if you think my presentation is boring? Let me guess. 9 out of 10 will compulsively stretch their hands into their pockets and pull out their smartphones. This small device has brought a significant change in our lives. We can make video phone calls, take photos, read newspapers, withdraw and deposit money, and last but not least, communicate with others through social networks such as Facebook and Twitters. However, are we fully aware of the dark side of smartphones? Just like the man in this picture, there are people like him whose eyes are fixed to their precious digital device all over the place. Conscious or unconscious, people are looking at their smartphones without any purpose. Nowadays, even babies stop crying when they have smartphones. Our team decided to call this phenomenon as smart domination. Smart because this domination is happening due to smart digital devices. And smart again because without letting people know, these machines are trying to control people's lives. Due to smart domination, people are becoming alone, even if they're with others. Please take a close look at these pictures. They may be together in the same place, but their mind and interest are toward their smartphones, not the people right next to them. We have decided to call this phenomenon alone together. We felt ironic to the fact that a machine created to promote communication between people actually prevents real-life conversation. To show you how we got aware of this phenomenon, we've looked into the life of moderns in 2012. People in the status quo think of leisure, well-being, experience, environment, entertainment, and smartphone important. Particularly, smartphone caught our eyes because it was the must-have items for people living in the 21st century. We have expanded our thoughts by doing a mind map of smartphones. In this process, we found out that the positive side, such as entertainment, convenience, and communication, was so obvious. That is when we turned our face to the inconvenient truth of smartphones. Physically, it causes VDT syndrome that triggers dry eye and wrist strain. On the other hand, it could be a supporting tool for humans to stay healthy through applications that calculate calories and nutrition. Psychologically, it's addictive, causes depression, and disconnects people. Unfortunately, there was not much of a solution besides medical treatments to overcome mental problems. This is when we have decided to tackle the psychological problem, specifically addiction caused by smartphone. In order to find out how deeply smart domination have penetrated into our lives, we have conducted a smartphone addiction diagnosis test. Above all the statistical data we've got, we have selected 3. The first statistic shows how many people have felt a problem in frequently using their smartphone. As you can see, about 35% of people responded very likely, and about 30% responded likely. This means 65% of respondents have experienced problem in repeatedly using their smartphones. The next statistic shows the result of the diagnosis test. 19% turned out to be smartphone addict, and 64% are possible addicts. The 2 statistics have proven smart domination is not a bedtime story anymore. However, there was hope. We saw the will from the participants to reduce the time spent on smartphones. More than half responded positively to this question. Then, how can we help them? We were able to come up with 2 possible solutions. First, it's Freedom Exhibition, and the next is an application called Freeze Your App. Freedom stands for Free from Domination. This exhibition will show pictures of people obsessed with their smartphones. The pictures will be selected through a contest, and we hope it will be organized and sponsored by Hangyong and 랑세스 Korea, just like this presentation challenge. The exhibition will be the trigger to alert people of smart domination. The next solution we're going to provide is an application called Freeze Your App. This application will first display the top 3 apps that the user frequently accesses. Next, the user selects applications which he or she wishes to freeze. Once they select the time, how long they wish to freeze them, the application icon changes as if it has been frozen. Till the selected time passes, the user will not be able to gain access to the frozen app. By making the user select the amount of time they wish to stay out of the app, they could gradually fix their habit of meaninglessly accessing application and in the end, be free from smart domination. Napoleon once said, "My misfortune today is the retaliation of the time which I spent inappropriately." If we are not aware of smart domination, after 20 years, we would say the same thing as Napoleon. Thus, we should know how to control ourselves when using smartphones. We could live a better life only if people are smart users, not smart slaves of machines. Thank you so much for your attention.